about the firm and your songwriting, I'm always curious when. Now I know you play multiple instruments, and that's one part. But when I hear somebody like, "Oh, this song is by such and such," and the example I'm thinking of is the song "Dreaming"
Yeah.
from the firm. Now you wrote that, but I'm always curious, and I'm sure some listeners are too, what exactly that means. Like in the case of that song, did you pick up a guitar? Did you just map out the chord changes on bass or keys, or like say even the signature part of that is that 4-note pull off riff that Jimmy does, and they do
Right.
that a little bit of echo on it.
Sure.
Did you come up with that, or did you map out the song and then Jimmy came up with that? I mean, what were the nuts and bolts of what you came up with for that song? To your memory, I know it's 35 years
Oh,
ago.
I know. I remember it clear as day. Absolutely every detail of it. I mapped out the whole song on a 4-track Porter Studio, and I played every part. It was a drum machine, so the drum machine, I clearly had the song mapped out in my head to be able to a simple drum machine roll and whatever it was. It wasn't even an 808. It was a little tiny thing.
Right.
But so I clearly had it mapped out in my head to be able to put that down first and then lay the guitar down. I played the guitar exactly as it sounds. And here's the thing. So I was showing Jimmy the part.
Mm-hmm.
And we came to do it in the studio, and I was still kind of, because there's a lot to it. There's a lot of changes, a lot of subtleties and things. He said, "Why don't you just play it? Because you've got it." And so that's me on the album.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Playing his Strat, his '65 Strat, I must add, through his rig. So that is me playing the rhythm guitar. Now that's obviously him playing the lead,
right? The B bender and all that, yeah.
Yeah, but no, that is that's me on there. So
funny.
Oh, I came up with it, and I was very much influenced by Jimmy on it because it's the open G tuning, and definitely
even that backwards rate chord at the beginning. It sounds like something he would do. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just flowed that way, and it was it's looking back, it's like, whoa, wow, how did all that happen? It's like in the studio with Jimmy Page, and I'm playing his guitar, and he tells me to play it because I know it, and not that he couldn't have, but
sure.
It's like the vibe was happening, and he's very much about the vibe. And if something's going and working, then it's like the same thing with what I was saying about the sound. If it's working, you don't fix.
Right.
So it was just like, yeah, that is working. So you just do it. And he had no problem with that. No ego about it. It's whatever got the song done.
That's great.
And he is great like that. I mean, of course, he's well known for his production skills, and that cannot be underestimated. Just that what he brought to Led Zeppelin,
sure,
with his production skills, because they have such a vibe and such a sound, and if that was put into somebody else's hands, I doubt it would be the same. He just knew how to voice everything and get the best out of everything, but he was all about the vibe and getting that performance. Most of the firm stuff was done in first or second take, all live. So we were a real tight band with a great chemistry. It was a real privilege and honor to be part.
Now, have you covered that before, that you play the guitar in Dreaming? Is that known or in circles? I don't think I've ever heard that before.
No, I haven't said it too much. No, it's not been said.
That's really interesting. That's the kind of stuff, that's why I love talking to my favorite musicians, because it's the tidbits like that I just find fascinating. I appreciate you sharing that. That's great.